Yeah. BK Distributors has you covered. From eye-catching fathead decals and senior banners, to custom cutouts that bring your favorite faces to life, we help make memories larger than life. Cheer loud and proud with hand fans and personalized signs, or honor achievements with awards and trophies that shine just as bright as the people who earn them. Whether it's for your school, your team, your business, or your community, BK Distributors delivers quality, creativity, and service you can trust. BK Distributors, where every moment deserves to stand out.
Hey man, how are you? Doing all right? Good night.
Look, they got personnel, they got rigs. They're tonight.
I told my wife, I said, I'm going to watch them.
That kid will lose no nice.
I know. I never saw them.
I think they said, well, their coaches, I asked if they believe them. And I said, how will they hear any word? And they said, he's going to be okay. They won't lose. And they put that balloon around his leg just as a precaution. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
If you want something special, seriously, I'll be happy to do it. I cook on it. If you want something special, you know I cook. Say, Richard, I'd love to have some of that, and I'll throw it.
When it comes to celebrating big moments, BK Distributors has you covered. From eye-catching fathead decals and senior banners, to custom cutouts that bring your favorite faces to life, we help make memories larger than life. Cheer loud and proud with hand fans and personalized signs, or honor achievements with awards and trophies that shine just as bright as the people who earn them. Whether it's for your school, your team, your business, or your community, BK Distributors delivers quality, creativity, and service you can trust. BK Distributors, where every moment deserves to stand out.
He said which you could work around that. But you could play form and then you play after. You still got to practice.
45 minutes. 45 minutes from kickoff. 45 minutes from kickoff.
$27 million fine in May of last year.
When it comes to celebrating big moments, BK Distributors has you covered. From eye-catching fathead decals and senior banners, to custom cutouts that bring your favorite faces to life, we help make memories larger than life. Cheer loud and proud with hand fans and personalized signs, or honor achievements with awards and trophies that shine just as bright as the people who earn them. Whether it's for your school, your team, your business, or your community, BK Distributors delivers
Test, 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 test.
again, folks, we're going to remind you, tonight's game, played under the rules and regulations of the Louisiana High School Athletic Association and Pineville High School. We expect good sportsmanship and conduct to prevail throughout the contest. Pineville High School, the LHSAA. Ask that all fans act responsibly and courteously to those around you. Consumption of alcohol, use of tobacco, abusive language, or disorderly conduct is unacceptable. Team members, game officials, and fans deserve your respect and courtesy. Your cooperation is appreciated. And the Neville Tigers have made their way onto the
Well, good
field.
evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pineville High School. It's DC Bill Bates Stadium. We call it Sandy Canyon because that's what it used to be years ago. Some of us old folks who grew up remembering what it was like to play in the ravines of Sandy Canyon, but many of us also remember watching football right here on this beautiful historic field. And we're excited to have you along with us on this ride as we are broadcasting part of the Rebel Sports Network. Nathan Martin sitting up in the press box along with Trace Fritch, who will be providing some commentary with me as well as running the production truck. Good evening, Trace. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's a great day for football. I'm ready for it.
How was the week leading up to tonight's contest? Were folks pretty excited?
I didn't get to see much. I wasn't at school. I may have been playing hooky.
Were you sick? Are you one of those?
I was sick.
You better say that the right way. You got a doctor's excuse anyway. Well, I know there's a lot of flu going around, and if you cough, make sure you cough that way. I'm just kidding. But we're excited to be here tonight. Trace and I are bringing the contest to you along with the entire Rebel Sports Network. You're picking us up on YouTube. That's right. I'll get to it. You can just search for Rebel Sports Network on YouTube, as well as there's a Huddle page. You can find that. And we probably need to share the YouTube page to the Facebook page. Folks just scrolling can find a way to get connected to us. Tonight's a big contest as the Rebels host the Neville Tigers coming in from northeast Louisiana. Rebels on a red-hot 4-1 record to open the season. But it all goes to nothings tonight because this is the beginning of district play. Tonight, the first contest of the District 2-5A, which is the toughest district in the state of Louisiana, no doubt about it. West Monroe hosting Ash tonight. You've also got Ruston and Ouachita. Those are the 6 teams that round out District 2A. And we're going to begin now as we will pause in a moment to recognize the flag being brought out onto the field by the JROTC department here at Pineville High School. And we're also going to pause right now for a prayer offered by the press announcer right here, Randy O'Neill. And so we'll pause right now for this prayer. Join with us.
Lord God, we ask this evening your blessing of the game about to be played. May those on the field enter this competition in the spirit of sportsmanship and with respect for the opposing team. With your help, Lord, we ask to know humility in victory and grace in defeat. We ask, Lord, that you bless each one of us here tonight, especially the players, coaches, officials, students, and parents. And let us all represent our schools and our communities with respect. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Randy O'Neill offering the prayer, and now we will pause as the Pineville High School marching band, the Pride of Pineville, will play the national anthem. You won't be able to hear it on our, we don't have an outside microphone, but trust me, they're playing right now. And the camera will just simply give you the wide shot of the field. Trace, this has been an exciting start to the season, 4-1. It's been a long time since Rebels have started with that good of a record.
Yes, sir.
We'll also have tonight the opportunity to see how the vaunted air attack offense of Pineville does fare against a storied Neville team that has featured a tremendous defensive ground game, and they like to run the ball, averaging about 6 yards per game. Neville will control the clock as best they can, and they will go to the air, but only occasionally when they see maybe Rebels putting too many up in the box and rushing 8 to try to stop the run. Then they'll take advantage of there not being too many guys back and will strike downfield. So you got to watch them. They'll sneak one past you if you're not careful. But it'll be a lot of running tonight, which means the clock will run pretty much throughout the contest for when Neville's on the field. Rebels, on the other hand, do have an air attack under the strong arm of Carter Smith, and the cannon has just exploded. Well, fired anyway. And we're excited to have this contest brought to you tonight. Captains for Pineville tonight as I look down the list, number 1, Hakeem Mix is about to head out there, along with Landon McDaniel, a senior defensive lineman. Joining them will be number 14, Skylar Strong, a senior defensive back, and next to him, 13, Garrett Jackson, who doubles up as a defensive back and a wide receiver. So all seniors out there on the field tonight for the Rebels as captains, and nice to see these seniors being recognized. Of course, the coach does do some changing up. We noticed Carter Smith, mentioned him to you a moment ago. He's averaging 63.8%, which really is one of the highest completion averages in the area. In fact, of the district, he has 9 touchdowns on the season, passing for 821 yards. And the guy that's really received most of them has been number 6, Kilmarian Phillips. We'll call him Quick Six, is what we like to call him. Kilmarian has got 27 receptions for 534 yards, but what's amazing about that is he's got 8 touchdowns. So that means 8 of the 9 touchdowns Carter Smith has thrown have been received by Quick Six, Kilmarian Phillips. He's averaging right at 19 yards per catch, which is stunning. When you go to the ground, though, Aiden Tate's got a good season for him. He's churned out 461 yards in these 5 games. He's got 5 touchdowns as well, and he's averaging about 7.5 yards per carry. So great ground and air attack for the Rebels. The question will be, though, can the Rebels' defense hold up? Can they stop the pounding attack of the Neville Tigers, which average 5.9 yards per carry, and they've got 10 rushing touchdowns this season. So as we look down there, the toss has taken place, and we're going to see that the Rebels are going to be facing the west, or left to right in front of us, and we'll be receiving to start off the contest. And then obviously that means that Neville will receive to start the second half.
They win the toss,
So
they defer to the second half.
you hear Randy O'Neill say the Neville Tigers did win the toss and deferred to the second half. And that's kind of the traditional way that folks will do it, is defer that. All right, Randy O'Neill about to ask, where's that Rebel spirit? Who's got it? And here goes the fans cheering to the team's threat, which will start the Rebels out at the 20-yard line. And a good job of Neville establishing that dominance there with the kicking team. Of course, the Rebels also have a good threat, Jocko Lee. And we may see a battle of the kickers tonight. Well, Trace, what are you looking for tonight? What kind of production you think the Rebels are going to have?
I don't know. I've actually never seen Neville play. I wasn't able to go to the game last year. Before that, they didn't play since 1960.
1960, before last year's.
Before my time.
Yeah, that's right. Well, even before mine, believe it or not, I was born in '65. So the last time Rebels faced Neville, barring last year's first time ever, and Neville moved up to 5A, was 1960 at Bolton High School. Handoff to Tatum, hits the pile, is going to roll around to the left, and looks like he'll be stopped. And looks like he'll be stopped for a brief loss.
Carter Smith at QB, Aiden Tate into the game for the Rebels.
So,
Like most teams, I think Neville's going to try to key in on Tate.
yeah. Well, everybody knows that's the man who had the 400-yard game last year against Tioga and had a 1,000-yard season. They're going to be keying in on this young man. The question now will be at first and 11 or second and 11. They need to change the marker down there. Certainly, you got a longer bite to go. Here's a snap from the shotgun. Back to pass. He's going to have Taden across the middle. Taden loses the ball. Not sure if it was reception. Incomplete, they say. Aiden did not maintain control of the ball across the middle. So, good idea of running the fly guys out deep and then running Aiden across the middle on a slant, but unable to bring the ball in traffic. So it's 3rd and 11 coming up. All right, 3rd and 11 coming. All right, then a whistle as we're going to have a timeout for Pineville. So early in this contest, Pineville doesn't like what they saw. They take the timeout. You'll notice many of the players on the field have those pink leggings, pink socks. It's the Pink Out game. This is in memory or honor of cancer research and breast cancer month. And so it's something that many teams will choose a certain month of the year. Sometimes there's a connection to the team that folks will recognize. The cheerleaders have the pink pom-poms. A lot of the students are wearing pink in the stadium. And just a good reminder of the need to come together as a community to support a cause like this. We also still are doing the Kick Cancer. The field goals and extra points are going to result in money for the program from Rapides Regional, or actually Rapides Regional Medical Center making donations for the cancer awareness drive that they're doing. 3rd and 11 coming up. Tate lined up behind Carter in the shotgun, calling for the ball. Quick pass downfield. He's got it across the middle. It's going to be a completion to Garrett Jackson, but not enough for a first down. So about a 6-yard gain is going to make it 4th and 5. That means it's punting time. That's where that first down loss, giving you that long 2nd and 11, hurts you, and it comes back to haunt, because if you can pick up 2 5-yard plays, you've got the first down. But looking at 3rd and 11, and just not enough. Back to receiver on the 45-yard line. You may notice the Rebels logo is also painted in pink. That's part of Pink Out game. Here's the snap. Here's the punt. It's a high, short one, going to be around the 50. Will hit the ground right in the middle of some traffic. Neville players do run away, and the ball takes a favorable Pineville bounce to the 40-yard line. That's where Neville will take over.
Damn, that punt will take a Rebel roll.
So Rebels 3 and out on their first possession at the 20, and the Neville Tigers will take over at the 40.
Here we go, Rebel fans. Let them hear you out there.
Neville now set to run their offense. They got 2 wideouts at the bottom, 1 at the top, but they're really more of a bruising run team. We'll see if they tried to establish the run early. 11:01 to go in this first quarter. There's the handoff. No, it's going to be that pass downfield. They tried to catch Rebels sleeping, and it's going to be a long pass downfield to Zealand Young, the wide receiver I was told to watch out for, and a huge completion on the very first play. Hakeem Mix was able to bring him down, but after a very long 10, 20, 34-yard strike, not touchdown strike, but 34-yard strike. Now there's the handoff in the backfield. Nobody on him, and around to the left. Not really much to have to do to cut the corner and into the touchdown. And Neville runs 2 plays, 6 points. And that one hurts. So really nobody got into the backfield. Looks like a little swinging gate action here for Neville. Second play of the possession for Neville results in a 6-point touchdown. So the swinging gate line up as the linemen over on the left. Now they rotate over into normal position. Kicker is back. I believe that's number 1. Is that 1? Yeah. It's up and it's good. So 7-0 the score for Neville Tigers, who've established a passing game in the contest. That's the first period score, 7-1, 10:38 to go. We'll take a quick timeout. Back with more on the Rebel Sports Network. Welcome back to DC Bill Bates Stadium as Pineville Rebels got knocked out on a 3 and out, and were not able to capitalize on their first possession. Neville's, on the other hand, Neville Tigers scored in 2 plays. They had to go 60 yards. They did it in a 34-yard pass reception and a 36-yard touchdown run, and it's a 7-0 game. Second possession for the Rebels coming up. Kick will go into the end zone again, so Pineville will take over
Touchback on the Neville kickoff.
at their own 20-yard line again with 10:38 to go in the first period. Well, Trace, this is the kind of thing where you got to shake off that disappointing start over, right?
Yes, sir.
How you like that?
Keep our heads up.
That's right. How you like that beautiful sunset over there across Bulow Lake? Isn't that pretty? Pineville's got some beautiful sunsets, no doubt about it. 1st and 10 coming up. We're going to go with the same formation of Tate back in behind Carter. 2 receivers at the bottom, one being Hakeem Mix up top, another one. They've got Kelmarian in motion. He's the deep threat. Hand off to Tate straight ahead. He's going to dive left, bounce off a couple, stiff arm to the 25 and out of bounds around the 25-yard line. So Tate we'll give him 5 yards. And so we've had, if you think about it, he's actually had 3 of the 4 plays the Rebels have run so far. 2 runs and 1 attempted pass towards him that was incomplete. It'll now be 2nd and 5, and this is the kind of position you want to be in instead of 2nd and 11, because you can take these 5 yards bite by bite. 1 receiver up top, everybody else in tight. Carter calls for the ball, hand off to Tate. He's going to be hit in the backfield. A hurry. Malik Grayson, number 9, along with Eli Aaron, were in the backfield, and Tate had nowhere to go. So a 3-yard loss. And now we're looking at 3rd and 7.5. So we'll give him a 2-yard loss instead. Malik Grayson just got into the backfield. That defensive end looked like he wasn't tackled. We got to watch number 9. Wasn't blocked at all. 3rd and 8 coming up. 2 receivers up top. In the backfield, number 7 comes in untouched. Carter is trying to get the ball out. He ends up running out of bounds at the 11-yard line. So
Carter Smith, he's got to scramble. They're into the backfield. And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Rebels.
And
Not the way to start.
well, that's a difficult backwards momentum there. It'll be 4th and 14. So a 6-yard sack will be the credit for the Neville Tigers, who flushed Carter out of the backfield, and he had nowhere to go. Couldn't even seem to find anybody to throw it towards so that he wouldn't be called for intentional grounding. Rebels high snap, controlled back. Good low kick, though. It's going to take a favorable bounce up in the air around the 45. Now it takes the Pineville roll into Neville territory. It'll be down at the, we'll say the 46-yard line. So 9:29 to go in the first period. Neville will take over with very favorable field position. They started the last round at their 40. They'll start this one at their 46. Pineville has started both of their drives at the 20. Remember, we talked about Neville being a running powerhouse, but they came out tonight. First play was a 34-yard pass. Then the second play was the 36-yard touchdown run. What will they do now? Two receivers at the bottom, one up top. Snap. Quarterback looking downfield. He's got a man wide open. There's going to be another touchdown. The same guy, Zealand Young. And that is a 54-yard touchdown pass. Ouch, Trace. Ouch. You know what's tough about this is you come into the contest thinking this is a running team, and you just are struggling, sitting here thinking you're setting up for the run, and they've had two huge passes. Appreciate those reaching out to us from the camp, letting us know that they're enjoying the broadcast. A lot of folks probably taking advantage of this fall weather, get a little cooler out there. Swinging gate comes back into the regular formation. Snap is back, kick is up. Oh, it's low and off to the left. No, wait, what? Looked like it didn't make it through to me.
Must just be our angle.
Well, where I was at, I sure thought he shanked it to the left, but both referees put both hands up because both referees were sure, and it's 14-0 with 9:20 to go.
Sure didn't look like it.
Well, at least I don't feel so bad. Randy O'Neill, the press announcer here, he didn't. We all thought it.
Into the end zone.
Yeah.
I don't know what it bounced off of.
Unless there's no way it bounced off that huddle camera stand down there. It was off. It sure was low and to the left, but hey, they got a better angle than we do. We won't argue. All right, we need Kilmarian to bring one back to the house. How about that?
Of course, for the Rebels.
Of course, they're going to try to kick it over his head. And this kicker has done it twice in a row. Will he do it again? Here we go. Looks like he's going to do it again. No, Kilmarian got it at the 2, to the 5, 10 on the right-hand side. He's going to cut a break. He's out to the 15, to the 20, getting around the inside. He gets out to the 30-yard line. Beautiful return by Kilmarian Phillips.
Quick 6. Phillips.
Tackles there.
And he's, I tell you, he only had 1 or 2 to beat. He would have been hosing his way down to the end zone. As it is, Rebels will start at their own 31-yard line, and we're going to say that's a 29-yard kickoff return.
31. Who's got Rebel spirit out there?
Way to go.
Spoke into existence for a second. That was nice.
Very, very nice. Kale's in the slot up at the top. Tate calls for the ball in the shotgun with, I'm sorry, that's Carter Smith. Oh, he's flushed, and he's going to be sacked again. Oh, my goodness. They'll put him down at the 27-yard line. Obviously, he was brought down around the 16, but his forward momentum, they'll say it's at the 18. That's still a pretty big loss. 8-yard loss. 2nd and 18. And that was not the outside linebacker. That was the guy up the middle that got that sack. It looks like they're only rushing 3, but look how big those 3 linemen are. Those 3 defensive linemen are huge.
They're huge.
Man in motion, Kilmarian. Carter back to pass, looking downfield. He's flushed again. He's going to try to direct some traffic by himself, and he's out of bounds around the 31. So he comes close to the line of scrimmage. They're going to get him right back to the line of scrimmage.
That's going to bring up 3rd down to the Rebels.
3rd and 10 after the 8-yard quarterback, not a sneak, just a survival run. He had 4 Tigers descending on him and wisely stepped out of bounds, but 3rd and 10 coming up. Somehow these 3 down linemen are getting pressure through our offensive line. Now it looks like they're going to rush 4-5. Here's the blitz. He sidesteps, and he's going to be too much. He can't. He's going to be down around the 20. They got to get him down around the 20. They're going to put him back at the 11? You got to be kidding. He was in the grasp. Okay, I started to say he was in the grasp at the 20, so they're going to say at the 21. Thank you for catching that, Trace.
And that's going to bring up 4th down to the Rebels.
So 18 yards and sacks on 2 of the 3 plays. 8-yard rush by Carter got him back to the line of scrimmage after the first 8-yard sack. Punter's getting a lot of work here tonight. There's the snap. There's the punt. And that's a beauty. Back to, and he's hit. Can the Rebels get on the ball? Nobody got on the ball. There's a flag. I think they're going to. 2 flags are on the field at the 45-yard line. Did he call for a fair catch? I didn't see that.
No, he didn't.
We're waiting to see. We didn't see. Now you do have to give him room to make the catch, but we're trying to see. I thought the ball hit the receiver first, and then he was hit by the defensive player. But they're going to call that one a big one against Pineville, mark off 15 yards. So instead of at the 45, it's going to be down to the Neville 40.
Neville will take it 1st and 10 from the
with 7:34 to go.
Line. Come on, Rebel fans.
That was a very nice punt, though.
Get busy.
Very nice punt. 1st and 10 for Neville, who's definitely enjoyed the better field position tonight. Have a short field of 40 yards to get to the touchdown. Neville's looking for the play adjustment from the side. They've only had 3 plays. Here's the run to the left, and Rebels are going to be all over that one. That was 23, or is that 22? 34. Make up my mind.
88 Brady Baden and 34 Garrett Wardlaw among the Rebels.
No, that was 22 that Jarvis Blackston with the ball. Yeah, that was good. I'm glad you did. Give credit to Brady Baden and there you go. So 3-yard run. Shortest play of the game so far for the Tigers. Quarterback moves his running back over to the right. He's going to he's going to be looking downfield. He's got a man open. It's well over the head. 5-10 yards over the head of the intended receiver, and he could not run up underneath it. Receiver wants some help. Parker Robinson, the receiver, but I believe he had. Trying to see, is that. Can't tell who was on him. Is that 17? Okay, so Daniel Coleman, who picked up that number this year. 3rd and 7 coming up. They're just seem almost slow to develop. They do hand off straight ahead. Oh, not going to get the first down. Big stop is 22 with the ball. Jarvis Blackston's going to pick up about 5. So it's going to be a 4th down as Neville obviously going to go for it. 4th and 3. And we have a whistle, no flag.
There's a flag.
Where's the flag? Oh, near side. Okay. So before the ball, there's going to be a false start or motion. False start against Neville. That's going to bring them back 5 yards. So instead of 4th and 3, it'd be 4th and 8.
Who's got a rebel spirit out there? Let's hear ya!
You hear Randy James out calling for that rebel spirit. I'm going to tell you, I travel with these guys. No PA announcer has what Randy O'Neal has. All right, 4th and 8 coming up. 3 receivers up top. Slot man's got a lot of room. 1 receiver down at the bottom. It's going to be passed over to the slot man. Here's the block, and then getting close to the first down, but just short. I think he's going to be short.
Big hit by Pearson.
Thank you for calling that out. Rebels may have a stop right here.
So Pearson.
Come on. How about them Rebels?
And the ball turns over on downs. Rebel first down. All right.
So turnover on downs.
Let's get a spark. Get in this ball game.
Pineville will take over at their own 30-yard line. And if you think about it, one of their better field positions of the night. They've had 2 at the 20, 1 at the 31, and this one will also say at the 31 with 6:05 to go. In the first period, Rebels trail 14-0, but want to make something happen here. Got to keep the defense out of the backfield. Got to get some blocks up front. Here's the handoff to Tate. Tate puts his head down and bulls ahead about 3 yards.
Tate. He makes it out to about the 35. They'll mark it at the 34-yard line.
So I'm trying to keep a running tally here.
Second down, Rebels.
He's got 4 runs for 5 total yards. Two negative runs, 2 positive runs. Let's keep the positive going. 2nd and 6 coming up. Handoff again. He's hit in the backfield.
Tate. He's met at the line.
He's hit, and they're going to say it's a 2-yard loss. So 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8 coming up with 5:20 to go. And again, that defense is getting into the backfield, crashing the line. And Aiden can sidestep. He's got some good footing, but sometimes when that defense is in your backfield, it's hard to get around them. Big play right here, 3rd and 8.5. Short 9, long 8.
Unleash the beast. Come on.
Man in motion from the right-hand side.
Block form.
Rolling to the right. Carter's got time. Oh, he was trying to feed it back to Jaden Clark, but Jaden went to the ground falling backwards, and it was
That pass
incomplete.
will fall incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Rebels.
So we're going to call for a punt here in this situation. Rebels need to establish some field position. It's a big deal that they got that stop on 4th down. That's a huge, huge momentum builder. This defense has got to feel good about that. After giving up 2 long touchdown scores, they were able to get the stop. And here's the punt. Receiver back around the 40-yard line. Snap is in the right position. Here's the low snap. It's going to hit. Oh, and it's going to go. But it looks like it hit a Rebel around the 40.
Bounced off the leg.
Yeah, get somebody. They can get one.
So the Rebels are going to see what it could. That's why it had that really wild bounce down there.
Takes a Rebel roll with the official.
Now that referee down there is saying it's at the 20. This one's here saying at the 40. So it's going to be at the 40.
And that's where they will mark it 1st and 10 for the Neville Tigers.
4:36 to go in the first period. Rebels trail 14-0. Neville's offense has put on quite the show here. They scored their first 2 possessions on 3 plays. 2 plays in the first possession, 1 play in the second possession. But the third possession, the Rebels shut them down. There's a pass going downfield. Almost intercepted, a chance to get in front of it. T.J. Edwards, a diving defensive play.
Good effort there.
Number 2, T.J. Edwards, there for the Rebels.
Let's give credit where credit's due.
That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's always playing.
Let them hear you, Rebel fans.
Even if it's practice,
I love it.
even in the walkthroughs, or no pad walkthroughs, he might still hit you.
Back to pass again. 19 in the backfield. Oh, and he gets around the pass, the block, and he's going to get a first down out around the 44. So
Pass complete. They'll pick up a first down.
18-yard pass gives them a first down.
There for the Rebels.
Hakeem Mix did get the stop, and we had a chance to get him in the backfield. We just couldn't bring him down. I think he was able to avoid or evade that first tackle attempt that would have been for a loss. I'm not sure why the clock's not running. It should be running.
He went out of bounds.
Oh, duh. Looking downfield and trying to find. Oh, almost intercepted. 2 Rebels had a chance at it. And is that 12 and 19, both Micah Roberts and Reagan Conway.
So it's
Number 19,
number 12.
Reagan Conway, and number 12, Micah Roberts.
Oh, yes, sir.
There for the Rebels, brings up 2nd and 10.
Now, Reagan Conway's listed as a quarterback, but he's out there playing
So he
defensive
used to
back.
be a quarterback, but he had a position change.
2nd and 10 coming up. Thanks for that information. There's the pass out to their number 19. Somebody's got to get on him, and it looks like between T.J. Edwards and Hakeem Mix, they're going to combine for the stop after about
Pass
5.
complete. T.J. Edwards is there. Hakeem Mix backing it up.
Oh,
That's going to bring up 3rd down. Whoa. 3rd down.
What you got?
19. Just ran on and shoved one of our guys, but I guess we're not calling it.
Okay. Well, 19 is the one that had the big play just a moment ago, Desi Bird. He had the big 18-yard reception on this side, the 5-yard reception on that side. Watch for that snippiness. Bird listed way up top. And then down at the bottom, Schnetty. There's going to be a handoff now. Got him in the backfield, and he gets out of the backfield close to a first down. A couple of Rebels combined on that stop.
Number 19, Regan Conway there for the Rebels. He's short.
So there's going to be a 4-yard run. 4th and 1.
Down.
You know what happened last time.
Get in there. Get in there. Get him.
Come on, Rebels. Let's get this stop again. 4th and 1. If you remember, they jumped last time, had a 5-yard penalty. There's the handoff straight ahead, and he's going to fall forward for the first down. And he needed 1. He got 2.
They'll pick
So
up
the first down.
41 there for the Rebels. That is Lucas Hardy.
Get into rhythm with the run game.
So 1st and 10 now for Neville, who are trying to establish a rhythm here, looking more like that Neville Tiger offense that we expected with the runs. There's the handoff again, straight ahead, and Rebels combine. That runner there is number 3, Jamarian Robertson, and he picks up a big 6.
19 for the Rebels. Regan Conway.
So 2nd and 4 coming up. Again, this is more established Neville Tiger football. Now back to pass, looking. He's going through to the man out of the backfield. Call him, don't let go, and pushing him out of bounds. Oh, we're going to have a flag. But number 19, Reagan Conway, shut him out of bounds. He may get him for a face mask, though. Hands were high.
Yes, but
Flag on the play as he is run out of bounds.
there's no pulling on a face.
I agree. Pushed him out of bounds backwards after a very short gain. Personal foul, face mask. Oh, it's against the offense. We'll take that. Oh, Bo offsetting. Offsetting. Oh, my goodness.
So we got offsetting fouls.
So reset
Second down.
the sticks and replay 2nd down. 2nd and 4 coming up.
So it seems they both had to cut face masks there.
Well, I guess you got to defend yourself sometimes.
You do, I'm going to do it.
Rebels almost jump. Neville, famous for that big O-line. They've got some big boys there. Here's a snap, handoff, straight ahead dive. Number 3 with the ball, breaks a tackle. He's into the backfield. He turns us around, and it's going to be a 26-yard touchdown run.
Touchdown, Neville.
So 26-yard touchdown run with 2:01 to go.
I need to eat whatever they're feeding their O-line.
Those guys are big. They open lines. But that run there by Jamarian Robertson, they opened it up for him, and he made a couple moves himself. Swinging gate comes back into position for the Tigers, trying to go up by 3 full scores. That last point after looked squirrely to us. We'll watch this one a little closer. Slow snap. That's nothing squirrely about that one. That was well through the uprights. And so 21-0 the score with 2:01 to go in the first period. It's been Neville Tigers with the one stop that the Rebels had. Not enough offense for Pineville just yet. No chances to have more than 3 plays in a series. But that could change right here, as we'll be watching our Rebel Tigers go out to receive the ball. If you recall, they did shorten it up a little bit and allowed Kilmarian Phillips to make that return. He had a nice 31-yard return. Appreciate Randy O'Neill announcing our broadcast here on Rebel Sports Network. Trace, we're having fun, aren't we?
Oh, yes, sir. I love being up here.
That's the best seat in the house. We're on the 45-yard line.
Well, I think it's the second best.
Where's the first best? On the field?
Down on the field. Playing.
Of course you do. There's the kick. It's going to be over his head into the end zone, and Rebels will take over at the 20. So touchback for the Rebels at 2:01, and again, need to establish something. Find a way. You've noticed they're getting into our backfield. They're really harassing Carter. Carter's not been able to really to get a momentum. We did get a couple folks to do a design rollout with him and provide him a little bit of protection. Maybe have to do a little bit more of that.
I can see us going back to that because he did give Carter enough time to get the ball off, but their coverage was just good to get him a solid target.
2 receivers up top, man in motion coming near side. Hand off to Tate. He gets turned around in the backfield. He's going to be caught for a loss. Tried to do some razzle-dazzle, bringing a man in motion to distract.
Tigers are back there.
But Tate just unable to get unleashed. I keep hearing Randy up here whispering, unleash the beast, and we'd love to see Aiden get a big run. But as they keep getting that penetration and hitting him in the backfield, it's hard to get forward momentum. Jaden Clark playing the up man, Kilmarian in the slot. Quick out to Aiden Tate on the reception. He's going to sidestep one tackle, and he'll pick up, he'll just get back to close to the original line of scrimmage.
That's Hayden Tate taking it around the right side. The Tigers are there.
So unable to make more than just one. That's his first reception of the contest. He had an incompletion early on. So he has one reception for 1 yard, 6 rushes, and I can't do the math that fast, for 2 yards. I need to do a running calculator there. 3rd and 11 coming up. Tate's going to be flushed again. Got to get it to somebody. Goes. How about a push on Kelmarian? There's no flag on number 7, Jaden Reed, who pushed Kelmarian. But I guess they're going to say it was over the back. Kel was far enough out for a first down. Instead, it's going to be a 4th down punt. Back to receive, Caden Jones. Number 3, he's a cornerback, but does do the return duties for Neville. They're going to punt it away from him. It's going to roll favorable to Rebels, I think, and they'll stop it at the 49-yard line.
That punt takes a Rebel bounce. It'll be inside the 45-yard
So Neville will take over at the 44 with 1:02 to go. Rebels have taken over the ball each of their possessions at the 20, the 20, the 31, the 31, and the 20. Neville has had possessions at the 40, 46, 40, 40, and 44. How about that? Great field position. Back to pass. Lots of time. Got a man across the middle. Incomplete. Could not get it to Malik Grayson. He was being guarded by Regan Conway and trying to see. Yeah. Lucas Hardy also there on the defense, so 2nd and 10 coming up. We have not been able to get a rush on their quarterback at all. Their offensive line has provided tremendous protection for him. Handoff.
Come on.
It's going to be a short gain. We'll say about 3 yards. So the Rebels are able to get a stop there. Brady Baden in on the stop. 3rd and 7 coming up now. This could be the final play of the first period as we come down to the under 30 seconds to go. There's going to be a pass far side. It's going to be a reception, and short of the first down, one of the favorite receivers tonight, 19, Desi Bird.
Number 2, T.J. Edwards, there for the Rebels.
6-yard reception for Bird brings up 4th and 1, but Tigers don't mind going for it. They're going to hand off straight ahead drive. It'll be a first down for the running back, Jarvis Blackston. So that is the last play of the first period as the clock will go to 0. And we'll take that first quarter timeout as well. After 1 quarter of play, the score.
When it comes to celebrating big moments, BK Distributors has you covered. From eye-catching fathead decals and senior banners to custom cutouts that bring your favorite
Bill Bates Stadium, the home of the Rebels. Trace Fritsch, Nathan Martin here up in the press box, bringing you the play-by-play and commentary of tonight's contest. Part of the Rebels Sports Network, an all-student-led organization that puts up with an old man like me, helping them out a little bit, just trying to provide a little little experience along the way, and it won't be long before you guys will be flying solo. All right. 1st and 10 is the Neville Tigers will now go left to right in front of us. We'll have to reorient our minds for that. Ball is at the 44-yard line. Clock under 10 seconds to play clock. Snap, quarterback steps forward and hands it off, and right through the middle, nobody to touch him. That's going to be a 44-yard touchdown run. You heard it. 44-yard touchdown run. He was hit a couple of times. I noticed that quarterback steps forward and then hands it off a lot. And I think that stepping forward may give him an option as he's looking to see. He's kind of slow and deliberate on the handoff. But that's a 44-yard touchdown run. All their scores have been on big runs, a 36-yard run, then a 54-yard pass, 26-yard run, and now a 44-yard run, and through the field goal once again, 28-0, with 11:52 to go in the second period. We'll take a timeout. Thank another sponsor. You can be part of the sponsorship too. Rebel Sports Network.
At the top of the hill.
Welcome back to DC Bill Bates Stadium. Nathan Martin, Trace Fritsch. It's pink out night here at Rebels. The Rebels logo in the middle of the field is pink. Scoreboard on your screen is pink, courtesy of Trace Fritsch himself and his friends over in the AI department.
Coach Doyle.
Oh, Coach Doyle, I thought you said you did that.
It was my idea.
Oh, your idea. Okay. Don't want to make Coach Doyle think we're trying to take any credit from him, right? All right, Rebels are making a last-minute substitutions. Regan Conway checking in on special teams. We'll have back around the 7-yard line Phillips to receive. And they're going to try to get it over his head. And they do. Into the end zone for the touchback. Rebels will take over.
And that'll be a touchback on the kickoff.
At their own 20-yard line with 11:52 to go. No time off the clock. Okay, so 4 touchdown drives out of 5 possessions. Neville has scored 80% of the time they've had the ball, and all of their scores have been on pretty big plays. And so once they have broken containment, their shortest one would have been that 26-yard touchdown run. Their longest, a 54-yard pass. All right, Rebels, what we got? Back to pass, Carter. He's got time this time, and it's a completion for a first down plus more. Kale's off to the races. Here we go to the 40, to the 35, and he's tackled, a shoestring tackle from behind. A beautiful pass, as we love to see Quick Six get a hold of that. He's going to go down to the 27-yard line. So 30... A 53-yard pass completion to Kelmarian, and I love getting to put that up on him.
Number 2, Julian Burns. He's fast.
He flew in from behind and caught him.
Come on! Come on!
And now the Rebels are going to be sacked.
And the Tigers are into the backfield.
So the first down of the night for the Rebels. Can't capitalize on it. It's going to be a 10-yard sack.
Stop. Come on.
We'll see a substitution as Caleb Coleman will come in for Carter Smith. So that's an interesting substitution there. What can Caleb do as Carter is really having a rough night tonight. Been sacked several times. And we'll see what Caleb can do. He got some playing time last year as a freshman. Here he is as a sophomore.
Smart play. Make the play, buddy.
Good snap. Back to pass. He's got time. Ball is over the fingertips of Davion Young. So it'll be 3rd and super long. I don't know if he had more time or if he just released the ball more quickly, but that change of quarterback at least gave us a chance to get a completion downfield. I'm sure Rebels are trying to figure out, how to combat. Here we come with a bunch of them, and there's the Kelmarian. He runs around one block. He's going to be down closer to the first original line of scrimmage, so a 10-yard pass play for Kelmarian.
Kel Phillips. He'll get most of that yardage back.
They're going to say that was an 11-yard.
Brings up fourth down to the Rebels.
And Rebels will go for it on 4th and 9. Love this. Clock running at 10:08. Caleb bringing in a little spark here. Caleb Coleman, the sophomore quarterback, got Aiden Tate behind him. He's back. Here comes the rush, running for his life, and he's going to be – no, he stays on his feet. Let's go of the ball. And we have a flag. I think we're going to have a rough in the quarterback.
That's good.
It seemed like a late hit
Flag here.
Yeah, we have – they're saying intentional grounding because there was a receiver in the area, but it didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
But the receiver's right there.
Yeah, I agree. I think the receiver was there.
Number 7.
Xavier Cochran was in the area.
He almost had a hand on it.
Did he wait?
And after the flag, that'll be a Rebels.
Oh.
Sunday.
It was, okay.
You scared me there.
I misread the play. Okay, roughing the passer. So Rebels get the first down. We'll take it by penalty or whatever we can get it. 1st and 10. Caleb, quick pass going for the corner, and the intended receiver, Xavier Cochran, impeded at the line of scrimmage. It'll make it 2nd and 10.
Out of the corner of the end zone, that's going to bring up 2nd down for the Rebels. Who's got Rebel spirit out there? Let's hear you!
It's one of those plays where you have a target picked out before you snap it.
From the beginning, that's right.
But that was legal contact that held him up. It's
Within 5 yards.
Scrimmage.
All right. Oh, Carter's back in. Quick turnaround. Oh, Carter's going to keep the ball and be sacked on a bootleg attempt.
Free safety. He must not be playing.
Neville is into the backfield. Carter Smith, the quarterback for the Rebels.
So about a 9-yard sack there. 3rd and 19 coming up. Just great penetration there. And now we're going to bring Caleb back in. So don't know if we're just going to be swapping back and forth, but Caleb certainly has had a little bit of more positive traction in this particular series. What were you saying?
Maybe he's a good luck charm.
Maybe so. 3rd and 19 coming up. Caleb's back, looking downfield. He's got a man in the corner underneath it, just over the fingertips of Daniel Coleman in the corner, and it'll be 4th down.
I will say this, that pass looked pretty.
Boy, it was. It was nice. If he could just run underneath it. So I got a text here from one of our friends who are out at the camp. They showed a picture of their giant screen TV as they're watching the game. I like the score on the screen, 7-1. I don't like the one we got right now, 7-0. Right now it's 28-0. But Rebels are trying to make something happen. Going to put it on the board with a field goal attempt. Jocko Lee from a 33-yard attempt.
You got this, baby. You got this.
All right, Jocko. High snap. It's down. Oh, it's going to be.
Did they get fingers on it?
There was a whistle as soon as it was kicked. Who's the flag on?
Field goal.
Delay of game on Pineville.
Wow.
So we get
They're going to call a delay of game.
5-yard penalty and a chance to try.
4th down, the
That's
Rebels.
why the kick was short. He let up through
Okay,
a whistle.
that makes sense because we've seen him kill those in practice.
I know he kills him.
So now he'll be at the 43-yard. Well, he still has the leg for this. Well, that makes a lot of sense why that ball was, high and to the right. He just didn't have the follow-through on it. All right, so here comes this nice long. Jocko, I don't think he's got a field goal this season, does he?
No, sir, they haven't.
They haven't had that. Yeah. There's a great snap. There's the punt. There's the kick. It's up. It's long enough. Is it good? Raise your hand. No, he said off to the left. Field goal, no good. But he had the leg. He had the distance, no doubt about it. Chance to get on the board. Fell a little bit to the left. Rebels remain with the goose egg on the scoreboard, 28-0. It'll be a turnover on downs as Neville will come in and take over.
They're on 25-yard line.
This angle.
Let them hear you out there, Rebels fans. Come on.
There's no doubt he had the distance.
Oh, Jacob always has the distance.
Well, I guess the Tigers get a chance to push the ball all the way to their left hash mark since we were kicking from our left hash mark, I guess. That's a rule I don't know. I'm show my ignorance there again. Man in motion, looking downfield. He's got one slicing across the middle. It's going to be on the ground behind him, trying to get it to number 47, Mason Hart, the tight end.
Brady Bain able to get a little bit of pressure.
Right down the middle. That's going to bring up second and 10.
That's what's going to have to happen is get some pressure, get some hands up in those passing lanes. So 2nd and 10.
Waving that big cast in the face.
There you go.
Use what you got.
I'm going to fire all of it. Got this going on now.
2nd and 10. Change that marker, guys. 2nd and 10 says 1st and 10 out there. Handoff. Got it. Sidestep in the backfield. Got him in the backfield. It's going to be a short gain. And they'll say 2, I think. It'll be 3rd. Right. There we go. Now they got the they kind of inched it over a little bit, didn't they? Giving him 2 yards. So 3rd and 8.5. Low snap. Quarterback gets it. Oh, Brady Baden had his hands on his shoulders as he was getting in on the big rush there. He got the closest to the quarterback we've seen anybody yet make that pass be rushed and falls incomplete. 3rd and 4th down and 8. Will Neville go for it? I don't think this deep in their territory. And how about that? That's a nice stop for your Rebels as Kelmarian will have a chance to get a return. He'll be out around the 40-yard line. This will be the first punt for the Tigers. Here we go. Sidestepping. Kel looking for the ball. He gets it at the 42. He's at the 50. Gets drugged down from behind with a shirt grab.
I don't like the way he hit his head.
Yeah, his head bounced off of that ground.
Makes it just inside the 50-yard line. Will be first and 10 for the Rebels.
So
At the Neville.
about an 11-yard return.
48-yard line. Here we go, Rebels.
Pineville will take over the best field position of the day at the Neville 48 with 8:04 to go. All right, hey, great field position here, and if you realize Pineville actually got a little bit of a drive there, it resulted in a missed field goal, but a drive that started at their own 20-yard line got down to deep into Neville territory. Man in motion, back to pass. Carter, he's going to step up into the pocket and trying to get it down to a cutting Xavier Cochran, throws it at his feet, incomplete. We were bringing Aiden Tate in motion on that one on a run out, maybe trying to distract people and get somebody to shadow him so they could get it to Cochran across the middle. So we've seen some quarterback changes back and forth between Carter Smith and Caleb Coleman. Carter stays in the game as the junior leader here. Coleman ready at any moment. Back to pass now. He's got stepping out of bounds on the reception. It'll be a short 3-yard reception for Kelmarian.
Number 6, Cal Phillips.
I think that's his first reception of the night. 3rd and 7 coming up. Don't know if I'm quite accurate. I'm doing my best to track some of these individual stats. 3rd and 7 coming up with the ball at the 45. The clock did stop on the out-of-bounds run. 7:55 to go in the second period. 4 receivers, 3 up top, 1 down at the bottom. Tate in motion. They give it to Tate. Tate's going to have the reception to the 45, basically just about 1 yard. So that gives him 2 receptions for 2 yards on the night. And I think the Rebels are definitely going to have to punt at this position. Well, Jocko Lee, we're not going to go for it for a 60-yarder, I don't think. He's got a leg, but not quite that much of a leg. I hear the Neville radio guys down there saying expect the fake. High snap. Jocko's going to, oh, beautiful, beautiful punt. It's going to hit the ground and take a Rebel roll all the way inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. There's a great weapon in Jocko Lee putting the ball down to the 4-yard line with 7:39 to go.
He's been our field goal kicker and our kickoff kicker since freshman year, but this is his first year punting. Don't know if you know that.
Great observation, and that converted soccer player can probably kick anything that's inflated with air.
Here we go, Rebel fans!
And now the defense has got to step up as the Neville Tigers take over 96 yards from pay dirt. They have scored on single plays from as far as 56 yards, 54 yards. Don't let them do it here. Let's get the stop. We've had some good stops. In the end zone, quick out. He's running back into the end zone, circling around. It falls to the ground. It's going to end up being a loss. And I think that, did he just lose his footing, you think?
Dirt monster.
The dirt monster reached up and grabbed him. Thank you, the Sandy Canyon ghost down there. So they're going to say about a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12. He circled around back into the end zone. Quarterback standing in the end zone as he is in that shotgun formation about 3 yards deep. We sure are playing off of him over there. That's who they go to, one-on-one, and he's going to sidestep us and beat us. Rebels will take him out of bounds at the 30-yard line, but what a big 27-yard play.
First down.
And that one-on-one over there they took advantage of, and once he beat his primary coverage, it took the strong safety to come over, or the free safety to go over and knock him out of bounds. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Handoff. Trying to come through the middle of the line. He's going to be hit and brought down by a couple of players. Rebels got him a hit around the line of scrimmage, but could not wrap him up. I think that was okay.
No, Micah Roberts.
So Micah hit him, and we have a Neville player very, very hurt. So we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with more right after this on the Rebel. That's right, Randy. Welcome back. As we were had a big long pass broken up by T.J. Edwards, and now they're going to pass it across the middle, and it's going to be a reception for a first down. Big tackle put to prevent a bigger play by Daniel Coleman. Thank you for that one. But it still ends up being a first down.
Pass complete to the 50-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for Neville.
So at the midfield, remember they started this drive at their own 4. That means that they picked up 46 yards so far in just over a minute and a half. Man in motion coming near side, quarterback naked backfield. He's going to throw it at the feet of Zeeland Young. That play was broken up by Rebels that time. Good job. So 2nd and 10 coming up. They were trying to run an inside screen. Pineville saw it, got the pressure, and quarterback wisely threw it at his feet, took the incomplete versus the interception. Handoff, straight ahead run at the line. He's going to be stopped for 1 yard, essentially no gain. A host of Rebels led by Landon McDaniel. Big number 79 right in the middle there, and now we have a Rebel down. So let's take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more on the Rebel Sports Network. DC Bill Bates Stadium, Parker Rachel is the injured Rebel who's making his way off the field slowly under some assistance of the trainers and coach down there. But glad to see him sit up and come off under his own power. So Parker Rachel, a powerhouse on defense and partially responsible for Neville having a 3rd and 9. So we'll be following up on his status with you soon. 3rd and 9. Looked back to pass, looking downfield. He's got a man wide open. Can the Rebels get to it in time? And he caught the ball inside the 10. I don't know how he did it.
That's great focus by the wide receiver there.
17, Daniel Coleman is
So
there
a
for the Rebels. But that pass,
44-yard pass. An incredible focus by Neville receiver. Our defender did not turn around. So they started it at their own 4. They're at our 6. Straight ahead dive is going to be down to the 1-yard line.
Quick snap there.
Run up the middle. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 1. Straight ahead, number 3 once again. He's into the end zone. And so Jamarian Roberson will pick up another score. That will be the shortest touchdown of the night for Neville, who had some big ones, but they took it 96 yards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plays. Had to count them there. And it took about 4 minutes off the clock. This will be the opportunity to go up by 5 scores if they 5 complete scores. There's the kick, and that one looks pretty good from here as well. 35-0 is the score. 4:47 to go in the first half. Rebels getting some opportunities here and beginning to show some prowess, but each time it seems like Neville just has an answer for them. Stick around, though. Let me tell you one good exciting thing that's going to happen in the second half. Trace Fritz is going to be running play-by-play for you. So that's exciting. I'm sure his heartbeat just went up a little bit when I said that.
That's exciting news.
That is exciting. Yeah, well, we mentioned it a little earlier. Yeah. Oh, you didn't know if I was. Yeah, 3rd quarter, Trace Fritz will be providing you the play-by-play commentary. That's what we're doing here on the Rebel Sports Network, is giving the students an opportunity to learn the skill set of bringing you these contests. They're already doing so many. Now, do y'all do commentary on the other games? Or do y'all just...
I don't believe we do on volleyball. I don't know. I've only been to one.
Yeah.
We didn't do it then.
All right. Kilmarian back around the 6-yard line. He likes to stand at the 6, wearing number 6. He might have a chance. No, it's over his head into the end zone. So the Rebels will take... Now, that's where I cut my teeth. It's basketball. I did Louisiana College basketball from 1994, I think, until 2000. And then I've been doing LSUA basketball for a couple of years now. So,
She's a cheerleader, though.
Is that right? Well, they do a good job.
She'd be the redhead out there.
Well, there's only one that I recognize, so I'll say hi to her. I've got some games coming up soon. At the Fort with a new cannon in front of it. Have you been out there recently?
Oh, I was out there at the fair today.
Oh, yeah? That's true. How was the fair? All right, pass, quick out. Carter to the right-hand side. Caleb Kilmarian. He's broken it free. Could he go? He's got a speedster behind him. He's going to be brought down from behind at the 20-yard line. But a beautiful pass.
Wildcat territory. That's what we've
A
been waiting for.
65-yard run.
Was that number 3 that caught him?
Yeah, brought him from behind, number 3. That's the only one that...
Jamarian Robertson.
Well, they have a Caden Jones, a cornerback.
That's probably who it is.
Yeah.
This is running back, wide receiver.
Right, Jamarian he's gotten a couple of scores. But they're both similar, 5'8", one's 165, the other one's 160. Hard to tell them apart. 1st and 10 for the Rebels from the 20, so we'll say that was a 60-yard pass completion. Inside the line, going to get a little bit of yardage. Was that Tate? Yeah.
Inside the 20-yard line.
About 1 yard gain.
Well, Kilmarian's over 100 yards in receiving. about 124 as I'm seeing. We do have a timeout on the field as an injured Neville player. It will be tended to. And so we'll run a commercial real quick. We'd like to.
When it comes to celebrating big moments, BK Distributors has you covered. From eye-catching
Welcome back. As we just hearing, 71 Kelby Clayton is being ridden off the field on a cart. As Randy O'Neill said, sitting up is better than laying down. So they're going to bring him off on that cart to tend to him. Get him over here gingerly. Kelby Clayton.
All right, everybody.
Injured there. Young man that I know you care for and hate to see that kind of an injury, but he's going to be tended to by the excellent staff here. Looks like they're looking at one of his. All right, cutting inside and trying to make something happen. In the backfield brought down is Kelmarian Phillips. So that's going to be about a 7-yard loss.
That's going to bring up third down. Let's go, Rebel fans. Let them hear you out there.
All right, so 3rd and 15 coming up. And I hear Randy O'Neill over here saying we need points. We're at the 26-yard line, definitely within Jocko Lee's field goal range, but we'd sure like to get 7 points. One receiver out to the right, 2 to the bottom. Carter is going to roll He's got room to run. He is going to run, and he goes to the ground. Oh, he goes to the ground with no flag at the 15-yard line, and he is hit. And the slide, odd that there was no call on that one. It will be 4th and 5.
And he'll slide feet first. Take a hit. That's going to bring up 4th down for Rebels.
So 4th and 5 coming up. Rebels will not go for the field goal. They're going for the points. As the clock continues to run at 2:20 to go in the second quarter. Now looking left side, 2 receivers to the left for the Rebels, 1 up top side in the backfield. Tate with Carter looking downfield. He's got a man in the middle. He's going to be close to the first down, but just short, about half a yard, I'm afraid.
Number 7, Xavier Cochran.
Xavier Cochran with the receiver, but I'm afraid he's going to be just a bit short, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Woo, so close. Good attempt there, and I don't mind them going for that at all, especially Carter Smith making some things happen there. So turnover on downs for the Rebels. Neville will take over at their own 11-yard line with 2:07 to go in the first half. Ooh, get a little chilly up here, huh?
Let that defense hear you out there.
Okay, Randy O'Neal calling for the Rebel fans to get the defensive team fired up. Sweep around the left, and it's a jet sweep. He's got nobody in front of him, and he's gone to the house. A 89-yard touchdown run, and that one may be the dagger in the heart.
That's it. We're done.
So, 89-yard.
That's a sophomore, by the way. That's showing some speed, getting outside. Good lead block right there.
It was a little sweep over to the left, and everybody was back on man defense. Nobody was able to get back to him. They had all their threes to the right, so
Daniel Coleman had a chance, but he got tripped up.
yeah, the defensive player threw his hands up as if to say, I didn't do it.
I don't believe he did. I think
Yeah.
He just caught his toe on the ground.
Yeah. Here's the PAT. They do the swinging gate each time. I will tell you, I've seen the swinging gate hundreds of times in my 30 years of doing this. I've only seen them try that once, and it wasn't successful. All right, PAT is good, 42-0 with 1:54 to go in the second quarter. Rebels trail. What do you answer with? Let's see what Coach Justin Charles has when we come back right after this on the Rebels Sports Network. Welcome back to DC Bill Bates Stadium, where the score is disappointing if you're a Rebel, 42-0. Rebels have been able to put together a couple of drives and have turned it over on downs, including the last time at the 11-yard line. That was a drive that started at their own 20. So think about it. Started at the 20, brought it the way back. Here's Kilmarian from the 1. He's out to the 10, to the 15, 20, cutting back inside to the 30. Off feet still and brought down at the 33-yard line. So a 32-yard return for Kilmarian, showing the threat that he is. And Pineville will take over at the 33. 1:27 to go. Rebel will take over the opportunity here. We're going out to the last break. I said, we'll see what Coach Justin Charles can answer with. And during the break, Trey said, points. I'm like, oh, that's a good answer. All right, here we go. Caleb in the game. Caleb Coleman. A little screen out the right-hand side. It's going to be a short gain. Ball is on the ground.
I believe he was down. Yeah,
I thought he was down as well. Pass is good for 3 yards. Clock continues to roll. Under 50 seconds now.
4-yard pickup for the Rebels. Ball comes out, but he was down.
Second and 6 coming up. Got to make some. I'd love to see a little more urgency on this, you know. You've only got 37 seconds now. The clock is still rolling. Run some 2-minute offensive drill. Use what you can. Coleman flushed outside. Stays on his feet, and he's going to go down, pick up about 5, and it'll be 3rd and 2. We're at 10 seconds to go. I don't know if they're going to get this play off. I don't think anybody's noticed the urgency.
Rebels, here we go.
It's over with. Come on.
We'll get the second half of action underway.
What's that? My mic's still muted. Trying to get all this stuff. And we're back as Jericho Lee boots it towards the end zone. Number 3 returning it. Huge hole in the middle. It's tripped up. Yeah, who is that?
17, yeah. Daniel Coleman got his
What could have been a touchdown right there.
fingertip tackle, brought him down around midfield. They're going to say he got to the 45.
Rip him up. Save that big return.
Trace Fritch running the play-by-play for you. Nathan Martin sitting here at color commentary in the second half. Trace, great call as they started at the 1 yard line. They looked at a 54-yard return out to the 45 of the Rebels. We have a running clock here in the second half because when you have a 42-point differential, the clock will run and will not stop except at the quarter. And it's only in exceptional cases, but incompletes, penalties, all that stuff, the clock just keeps running.
Man in motion. Quarterback back to pass. He's stepping up. Still looking for a receiver. The drop. The number 20.
Interesting, they're starting with the same quarterback in the second half. Parker Robinson was the starting quarterback. And a lot of times you see when you're up 42 points, you're going to bring in a second or third string. But I guess they're going to start this third quarter with the same starters, perhaps bring in some subs later on. 2nd and 10.
2 wide out, subs out. Offense looking for the sideline.
Bird and Schnetty are the wideouts up top, 2nd and 10.
Handoff. About a 4-yard gain. Met by a host.
I thought that was Blankston on the run
Up the middle, number of Rebels are there.
as he picks up about 4 yards. You hear Randy O'Neill saying that 79 Landon McDaniel there on the stop.
Got 2 up top and 1 down low for this play. Running back going in motion. Quick pass out to the short side, number 20.
So Schnetty got the reception in 7 yards, 8 yards, enough for a first down. I'm guessing. How would you say it? Schnetty. First down for the Tigers. And just trying to play some safe passes on the inside. Screens.
Close here. It's a handoff.
Ooh.
The line by Brady Baden. About 1 yard loss.
The nice thing for that color commentator like me, when 88 is a big number on a big guy, Brady Baden made the big stop there, 2nd and 11 coming up. He got into the backfield, something we haven't done a lot of.
Two receivers in this formation. It's another handoff. Man, the backfield. Who is that?
Is that 41?
41. Cannon?
Lucas Hardy.
Lucas Hardy.
Lucas
Oh,
Hardy
Lucas Hardy.
there for the Rebels.
They look very similar.
Yeah, that's right. And he's got a 4-yard loss there.
Great job there, buddy.
Absolutely. Great penetration. We talked about getting into the backfield. 2 plays in a row, Rebels have gotten into that backfield. And Hardy playing from that linebacker position snuck up in there. Here's a curl zone. I said something.
Daniel Coleman.
Yeah. I meant screen as they brought him out right side. He picks up about 6 or 7, but it's going to be 4th and 6 coming up.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
Looks to be about 4th and
Number
7.
12, Michael Roberts there for the Rebels.
Michael Roberts is really having a good year. He's really stepping up in a big way.
He started playing last year, and once he got that year under his belt,
Yeah.
he started.
And he's only a junior, so it's good to see that development. His dad's one of the chain gang guys over there. I know he's proud of him. He wants that close view.
Number 20 20 got back there in the backfield, able to provide some pressure. Who's number 2?
So Kane Smart wisely saw that it was a fake handoff, and he came in and pressured the quarterback, and that would turnover on downs.
It's a Rebel first down.
There'll be a turnover on downs.
So Rebels will take over at their own 30. That means Neville got 15 yards with the 1 first down, but the Rebels forced the turnover. First and 10 from the 30.
Garrett Jackson down low. 2 receivers up high.
Oh.
No, it's not.
Helmet off. Somebody lost a helmet. Lineman number 73, Tristan Johnson. He'll have to come off. A collision in the backfield. Carson Crooks will come in for him.
About a 4-yard loss.
Still have Carter Smith in as quarterback here in the start of the second half. We were curious to know whether it would be Carter or Caleb Coleman. Caleb seems to have had a little bit more contribution offensively, but Carter, the leader, starts the second.
Passes to Aiden Tate. Aiden Tate moving some people, like usual. Being close to the first down marker.
With a catch and run.
His biggest reception of the day, 11 yards on that one. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Where you at, Rebel fans?
And again, Carter did have time to make that play develop, something he hasn't had a lot of tonight. Big play here, 3rd and 2 coming up. Kilmarian in the slot at the top.
Trying to get them to jump offense now. Look to the sideline.
9 seconds on the play clock.
Handoff. That'll be a first down.
That is Aiden Tate, and that's good enough for a Rebel Giles Hyundai first down.
No, I think that's only the second first down of the game, not counting the one by a penalty. So we had a couple of decent little drives, but hopefully we can string something together here. Starting on their own 30, we're out to the 41.
Receivers are switching sides. Xavier Cochran, quick pass.
They use Phillips as a
Yard short.
Yeah.
First down.
They used Phillips as a decoy and brought it out to Xavier Cochran. There'll be 2nd and 1 coming up. Carter went down pretty good, and a little late hit there, and went to this, sat on his rear end. No flag.
Two receivers down low, one up high. Hand off to Aiden Tate. He's making his way. He's got the first down. He cleared some people. Spinning.
And the beast is finally unleashed. 23, Aiden Tate. Just inside the 30-yard line. That's another Rebel Giles Hyundai first down.
That's his best run of the night, over 20 yards, and he looked like he was ready to get unleashed on that one. He loved getting the action.
I was in the field house during halftime. He was hyping everyone up.
Is that right?
I'll say that.
That's the kind of commentary I like.
Ball's flying there.
No, out of bounds.
Almost intercepted, but DD was out of
That pass
bounds.
is out of bounds.
Well, my comment here is that some adjustment has been made. That's the longest time Carter had to throw a ball. And that offensive line, either the defensive line's tired or the offensive line have made some blocking readjustments because they gave Carter Smith time to throw that ball. Great job of getting the downfield, 2nd and 10.
We lost one of our starting O-line this game.
That's right.
Carter back to pass again. Quick pass. Another to Xavier Cochran.
Nice screen to Xavier. Going to pick up a couple.
2 yards.
Did you get any updates on, was it Landon McDaniel that went down?
Sir?
Was it Landon McDaniel that got hurt?
There's Kelby Clayton.
Kelby, did any updates on him?
He's going off to get x-rays
Okay.
on his foot. Along with Parker Rochelle, too.
Parker, very gingerly, very slow to come off. We wish the best for him. 3rd and 2 coming up. Got Garrett Jackson by himself up top. It looks like we've got Cochran and Phillips down at the bottom.
Pass.
Whoo!
Carried in one hand by Tate. Plowing through.
Aiden Tate! Inside the 5-yard line.
So 23-yard reception for Tate.
Timeout on the field.
No flag. He got hit hard on a naked blitz from the left-hand side linebacker.
Still to make a great throw to Tate.
Somehow, fortunate to get around that linebacker.
We'll take it to a commercial.
Absolutely.
To give them this privacy.
A big hand, everybody. Another Rebel Warrior.
Gardner Smith
Glad to see him
able
on his
to
feet.
make his way to the sideline unassisted. I'm glad to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, Rebels.
Yeah, somebody wanted to carry his helmet. He's like, no, I'm carrying my own helmet. So I know that was,
Right back
he
on.
sure did.
He's ready to get back out there.
And Ashley is going to make sure he gets. Ashley Holt, the trainer, is going to make sure he gets looked at. If you remember, he ended last year's season with a pretty severe concussion early in the season. I'm sure that's a mom and dad consideration right now. First and goal for the Rebels. Caleb.
Toss to Aiden Tate. Getting up there.
Ooh, so close.
1 yard line.
You know, that pass that Aiden had, you saw a one-handed grab, and then there was a one-handed grab by Caleb on the snap. So sure-handed plays by both of these, this sophomore quarterback, Caleb Coleman, and Aiden Tate.
He brings us one-hand catches out of nowhere.
Wow.
You don't expect him.
Second and goal from the 1.5, straight ahead. Oh, he gets hit at the 4.
Hit about 3 yards back, 2 yards back.
So that was looked like Caden Gray came in blitzing from the left-hand side of the defensive line and caught him in the backfield. It'll be third and goal from about the 3.5.
They're down for the
From the
Rebels.
4.
Let them hear you out there, Rebel fans.
Got 2 receivers down low, 1 up high.
See them, that left defensive linebacker? He's going to come. He's going to come.
That's their free safety.
Come on.
Juju Burns. That's his name. Play clock at 3 seconds. Snap is off. Pass.
What are you doing?
Juju Burns. Number 2. No.
Well, we brought somebody over, Jaden Clark, to block him, but he only got a glancing block on him, and he just came in unimpeded. So fourth and goal from way outside. Are we going to do a field goal attempt?
I believe that's what we're going.
Timeout on the field with actually at the end of the quarter. That's what it is. End of the third quarter. When we come back, Rebels will be having an opportunity to score on fourth and goal from the 14.
We're back. Neville's getting ready for 4th and goal from the 15th, 14th.
Yeah, I got Jocko Lee out there going to kick it. It looks like Timson Singleton will be the holder. He's listed as an athlete. I like it when they list as an athlete. It means 28. Timson Singleton, a freshman, is what is.
Oh, freshman.
A lot of times you'll have a quarterback, backup quarterback doing that.
Well, I held last year.
Oh, you did? Check you out. How much practice do you get?
For hold?
Yeah.
Once I got it, I didn't practice it. I just did it in games.
Oh, through the fingers.
Fall on it.
Oh, they're gonna progress it. They pick it up.
Jacob trying to catch him. 8 for effort, though. Be a touchdown for Neville. We'll make it 48-0 for now, pending the extra point.
Well, it just went through his hands. It was a fairly decent snap, but it had some mustard on it, and he didn't use a napkin. Yeah, just right through his fingers, and then tried to fall on it, and it squirted away from him, and Jocko was out of position.
A little shove when he tried to fall on it. It was a smart play by the Neville player.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when you got a lot of people in the backfield like that. Let one person just hit him, somebody else get the ball. Scoop and score is the call for the Neville Tigers, as they have a chance to go up.
Timeout.
Yeah, Neville calls a timeout. While they do that,
Interesting.
if you bought a game day program this evening,
Only had 10 players on the field. I think that's what.
top right-hand corner of your program, on the back, we're looking for program number 73.
And we're back as Neville lines up for this extra point attempt.
I mentioned earlier the clock will start only on rare situations. Timeouts and end of quarters and injuries are where the clock stops. And it's now running again. And we'll keep on running. 49-0. And the clock will, well, they stopped it. Normally they keep it running, but 10:25 to go in the fourth quarter. This game will be over in about that much time. 49-0. Not exactly the expectation that Rebels had coming in. Started the season 4-1. Come into this contest 4-1. Neville Tigers were 3-2. That means both teams will be 4-2 after this contest. However, this is the first game of the district season, so this is the game that starts when it counts, when it looks at standings and playoffs at the end of the season. Rebels will need to get at least one district win, I think, to be considered for postseason play. Even though they have 4 victories, you need to have at least one season or district win.
Well, stranger things have happened. My sophomore year, we only had 2 wins. Neither of them beat district, and we made it.
Well, there you go. All right, Kilmarian's going to have a chance to return it from the 5. Get us on the scoreboard. There we go.
Big man miss, but
Kilmarian
tackle 25, 26.
Week 6 after the 25 for the Rebels.
He looks like a little pinball ball. He'll hit somebody and just bounce off and keep going. So, under 10 minutes to go in the contest as the clock continues to roll. 49-0. Rebels want to get that goose egg off the board. Somehow, you don't like it having a 0 on your side of the scoreboard, no matter how many points the other guy has, especially at home.
Back out there.
Oh, good to see Carter back out there. So, obviously, that injury that took a little while to get him off the field, not enough to keep him off the field. Look, we're sending out 2 receivers on each side, and who's in the backfield with him? Somebody else.
Number 9. Passes up. Just off the hands.
So, Octavius McCorrin was in the backfield, and the intended receiver was Jaden Clark. That ball floated out there, though. We're fortunate it didn't have a play on it by the defense. First time I've seen 2 receivers on either side Normally we're running 2 and 1 with a running back and a tight end. Here we go again. 2 receivers on either side. No tight ends.
We've been playing for H-back instead of a tight end.
Knocked down.
Good heads up play by the defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looking to be a good pass.
Spins pass, incomplete.
Brings us to 3rd and 10.
Good play there as that defensive player got his hands up on the ball. We were running a slant. Again, 2 receivers on either side. No H-back.
Back pass. Good Cal.
Oh, Cal Marion.
Cal!
Quick 6, Cal Marion.
Cal goes! That's a Rebel touchdown!
Marion Phillips.
Finally, thank you.
80-yard touchdown run.
Gets the goose egg off the board.
Hallelujah.
It is. I'm one-handed, right?
He caught that one-handed and bounced it a couple of times, brought it into himself.
He just wanted to show us his juggling.
What a play. What a play. Way to remove that goose egg, Kel.
Jaco Lee to put another point on.
I'm glad you're saying Jake. I think I called him Jocko for a while.
It's Jaco.
Yeah, that's good to know. I was going with the phonetic pronunciation.
I used to call him Jaco too.
Yeah.
One day I asked him. He's like, it's Jaco.
There you
That's
go.
what people said it.
Ball's on the ground again.
Jaco falls on it.
I don't know if 28's the normal holder, to be honest with you.
I don't believe so.
That's botched
That's
snap. The
been
Rebels
Daniel
are on
Coleman.
the board finally with 6.
No, not Daniel Coleman. Caleb Coleman. Sorry. Caleb Coleman.
Okay. Well, interesting there. I'm sure the young man who's doing that right now, Timson Singleton, not really happy with himself. But you don't quit. So
He could be
4.
nervous.
And we have our split the pot numbers. If you have number 910-5834.
So the score is 49-6. To get ready for this kickoff.
910-5834. See Miss Candace at the bottom of the spiral staircase under the press box. You'll win the split
7:19
pot
left
drawing
in the
tonight.
game.
Winning number again.
We don't know what the temperature is outside, but it's minus 14 degrees inside this press box. They've got that AC cranked down, and all these hot bodies up here. They're not hot because they're good looking. They're hot because they're just big, putting off all that heat, but they need to turn that air conditioner down. All right. Jaco is going to kick it off. Let's see if we can get it in the end zone and prevent a run back. Show a little tit for tat.
Go Jaco.
There it is.
Booming kick. You hear it. Received in the end zone.
Love it.
Jocko Lee goes into the end zone with his kick. That's going to be a touchdown.
So I guess I better tell Randy because he says Jocko. I'll help him out.
A lot of people
Split
call
the
him
pot, ticket
Jocko.
drawing
He just lets it
number.
happen.
He just lets it slide off, right?
That's too much for him to correct.
Too many people to.
You have that number, see Miss Candace at the bottom of the spiral staircase under the press box. You'll be the big winner.
He's a speedster, and he's kind of trying to.
Well, Jake, I tell you what, Kelmarian now, that's going to put him over 200 yards receiving tonight. So 80, a 60, and a 53, and 11. That's a couple more.
Handoff here. Man in the backfield. Jair
Rebels
is back
into the
there.
backfield for the
Leading a
stop.
host of Rebels for about 1 yard loss.
I didn't look to see if they brought in a substitute quarterback.
I believe they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yes, sir, they did.
They'll lose a yard.
6 minutes left in the game.
Second and
Looks like
11.
number 20 is in at quarterback. Is that 20?
What was that?
I thought that was 20, but I can't really tell.
I think it might be 12. 2 receivers down low, 1 up high. Gives a pass. Quick to number
You are
0.
right.
Hakeem Mix being the first Rebel there, along with Michael Roberts.
Pass complete. Hakeem Mix.
Jair Pearson.
First Rebel there for the
So
stop.
Matt Williams, a sophomore quarterback, in getting some reps for Neville, and Hakeem Mix, Michael Roberts combined for the tackle, making it 3rd and 5.
Got 6 yards off that pass there.
3rd and 4 coming up. Regan Conway has played a good game tonight. I really have
Out
not
there.
not really seen much of him before tonight. Handoff, keeping it.
Slowed down by 3 different Rebels. T.J. Edwards eventually making the tackle.
And that was C.J. Goins, another substitute quarterback who sometimes returns.
Looked to be an option handoff right there. He didn't hand off, decided to keep himself. Proved to be the wise option. Handoff to the right side.
Uh-oh, into the backfield.
Secondary, he's going to be in.
That'll be another Neville touchdown.
Is that 20, Schnetti?
26, maybe?
Great run there by Perkins. Set up, go and set him up.
Well, it was somebody.
I think it might be Danny Evans. He's listed as a wide receiver corner.
Interesting.
No, it's not Danny Evans. He's listed at 5'11". He was at 5'11". Brings us to 55-6. Neville doing their field goal shenanigans. I forgot the name of it.
Swinging gate is what they call that. But I like your shenanigans better. That's a good term for it.
I've ran it. I just don't know what it's called. Looks to be good. Well, the rest, yes.
Yeah, yes, one is good.
Well, one thing for Neville, they've had a chance to give their PAT kicker some practice tonight.
Winner. Congratulations, the
Brings us
former
to
Rebel basketball coach.
56-6.
Interesting. I'm curious. Rapids Regional is sponsoring this Kick Cancer, where for every PAT and for every field goal kick, there is the donations made. And but I don't know if it works for the opponent. If the opponent team gives us more, I would take them for sure.
Jaco's done his part.
Yeah, Jaco is definitely contributing. What a leg. We only gave him one chance. Well, he missed that one field goal. They took it back and
Must have just barely missed it.
yeah.
Jaco doesn't really miss by much when he hits. When he has to get kicked.
Just over 3 minutes to go, and
Kick is up.
Kilmari will have it at the 5.
Kilmari Phillips. Down to the 23.
Kill Phillips on the return to make it to the 20. Where will be first and 10 for the Rebels?
Rebel offense to be coming
Rebel
off the
fans,
field.
don't forget next week it's the Red River
Just over 3
rivalry.
minutes
Your
left.
Rebels head across the river to take on the Ash Trojans. Be sure to follow us across the river.
2 to 3 minute mark now. Ball spot at the 23.
We were hearing some scores earlier that Ash up at West Monroe was up like 21-17, so really close game there. New quarterback in for the Rebels, Mark Mertens.
Mark Burns. Oh, he just had his birthday.
Number 15, Mark Mertens, the quarterback for the Rebels.
Swung it out to.
Pass
who was
complete
that?
for
Was
6
that
yards, second down.
Tay?
2nd and 4 coming up.
Who was that running back there?
I didn't see.
Was it Altavius? Yeah.
Yeah, number 9. 2nd and 4 coming up. Try something else, Coach. Give other players a chance. Hand off to McQuarrie straight ahead. He's going to get hit in the backfield and spin, lose a yard. Oh, he's still up.
I think the Rebels dove on him. The Devil's calling it for them. They're saying he was down.
Well, this referee is saying he was down back there.
Offense lose. Mitchell saying
The
he
white
was
cap says he was
down.
down.
That's what's important. That's the one that matters.
Brings us to 3rd and
Coming up, third down for the Rebels.
Altavius Corn he's some muscle. I'll tell you that.
Just a sophomore according to our listing here, so
Yes, sir, it is.
nice to have him a couple more years as he develops. Mark Mertens out there as QB in the shotgun formation. Calls for it. High snap. He's got it.
Swinging past him forward.
Hits his own blocker and gets up to the 29-yard line for a short gain. Being fourth and...
He was blocking 2 guys at once from looks of it. Number 32.
Well, it looked like Camarion Drayton, 85, was up there as well.
Who's 32? Is that Brady O'Bannon?
Yep, that's right.
Brady O'Bannon. Looks like him. Page his number.
40 seconds left in the game.
4th down here. 4th and 4.
Rebels going for it.
Mark Mertens swinging it. Overthrown.
His intended receiver was Brady O'Banion, but he got turned around. Brady cut to the inside. Mark was throwing to the outside. So turnover on down, but the clock will continue to run. And, folks, I don't even think we have to run a play. Final score is going to be 56-6, a 50-point differential, but the Rebels did get the goose egg off the board. And we'll hold their head up on that one. Congratulations to Neville, who will go home with their first win of district play. Rebels get their first loss of district play, and the question will be next week as Pineville travels across the river to Ash to play the